In a world where fitting in is often mistaken for success. A world where copies flood the streets, and uniqueness is buried beneath layers of fear. There are still a few who refuse to be chained. They are the builders of the unchained physique. A movement not born from trends but from truth. From pain. From perseverance. From the fire that lives deep in the soul of every true warrior. These are not bodies built for approval. They are built for expression. Each scar is a badge of resilience. Each muscle, a story of days when quitting would have been easy, but was never an option. Because true strength, real, raw strength, is not about how you look in a mirror. It's about the storms you've survived. It's about the promises you've kept to yourself when no one else was watching. The unchained physique is not about symmetry or surface beauty. It's about depth. It's about energy. It's about the spirit that refuses to break. This is not about living for likes, applause, or acceptance. This is about living for something bigger. Living for self-respect. Living for that sacred moment when you realize you are enough. You always were. And so they rise. The rebels. The renegades. The warriors. They rise before the sun. They train when the body begs for rest. They stand tall in a world that tries to bend them. They are not afraid to be misunderstood, because they understand themselves. Every repetition, every drop of sweat, every failure turned into a lesson. It all stacks up, brick by brick, forging a physique, and a life, that no one else can define. They are not chasing the approval of the crowd. They are chasing the limits of their own spirit, and breaking them. If you're listening to this, maybe you're one of them. Maybe you've always felt that pull, that whisper that says you're meant for something more. Not a copy, not a clone, but a masterpiece forged in your own fire. You don't need permission to rise. You don't need approval to evolve. The unchained physique begins the day you decide to own your journey, with all its imperfections, setbacks, and battles. Understand this. The body you build is a mirror of the discipline you command. The life you create is a reflection of the battles you've refused to lose. And the freedom you live with is earned, not given. You will be doubted. You will be misunderstood. You will be tested, again and again. But you were not made to live in cages built by the fears of others. You were made to shatter expectations, to set your own standards, to be a living rebellion against mediocrity. The unchained physique is the legacy you leave behind. It's the story you write with your actions, your courage, your commitment to becoming all that you were born to be. This is about more than lifting weights. This is about lifting yourself up when life tries to crush you. About standing your ground when the world pushes back. It's about the mindset that refuses to stay down, refuses to accept less, refuses to apologize for being different. This is about owning your truth, loud, proud, and unapologetically real. So stand up. Stand tall. Stand unchained. Let every rep you grind, every goal you crush, every limit you defy, be a declaration to the world. I will not be confined. I will not be tamed. I am the architect of my own destiny. The road will not be easy. There will be pain. There will be sacrifice. There will be days when the old chains whisper your name. But you know better. You know that nothing worth building ever came without a fight. You are not here to live half a life. You are not here to settle for ordinary. You are here to carve your legacy into existence, with calloused hands, with a fearless heart, with a spirit no weight can crush. Welcome to the rise of the unchained physique. Welcome to the rebellion of the real. Welcome to a life of strength, freedom, and authenticity. This is your time. This is your fight. This is your revolution. Unchained. Unbreakable. Unstoppable. These aren't just words. They are a battle cry. A declaration of who you have chosen to become. Unchained. Because you refuse to be tied down by fear, by doubt, by the empty opinions of the crowd. You broke free from the invisible chains that once told you to stay small, to stay silent, to stay safe. Now you walk your path with open defiance, with the fire of freedom burning in your chest. Freedom that you earned with every painful choice to keep going when it would have been easier to quit. Unbreakable. Because you've been tested. Life threw its worst storms at you. It tried to shatter your dreams, to wear down your spirit, to make you believe that surrender was your only option. But you refused. You learned that true strength isn't about never falling. It's about rising again, stronger, smarter, more relentless every time you hit the ground. You are unbreakable because you forged yourself in fire. You are unbreakable because you turned your wounds into armor. You are unbreakable because your soul cannot be bought, bent, or broken by anyone or anything. And now, you are unstoppable. Not because the road is easy. Not because you don't face fear. But because you move forward anyway. Day after day. Step after step. Rep after rep. You build momentum until doubt gets crushed under the weight of your consistency. You've crossed the line where excuses die and action reigns supreme. You no longer wait for perfect moments. You create them. You no longer seek permission. You give yourself the authority to rise. You are a force. A living revolution. An unstoppable current that no obstacle, no failure, no voice of doubt can hold back. Unchained in your mind. Unbreakable in your heart. Unstoppable in your spirit. This is who you are now. And no one, not the world, not your past, not your fears, can ever take that away from you. So move with purpose. Train with fury. Live with relentless authenticity. Let every breath, every rep, every victory scream to the world. I am unchained. I am unbreakable. I am unstoppable. Because you are not here to survive. You are here to conquer.